Johnny, quick question. I just want to ask you. I'm Jorge Cervera from Lucha Libre Online. One of my favorite matches of all my life is you versus Andrade at NXT.
Yeah, me too.
So I want to know, what do you feel about everything happening right now in your career? And what about that match? Because I'm from Mexico.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Andrade for a lot of years. And then I saw you at NXT and I was like, man, this is great. And I'm a fan of Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about that great match?
So when anyone asks me like what my favorite match I've had in my career is, I always say I hate all my own matches. But if I was to pick three, it'd be my match with Tommaso, my match with Adam Cole in New York, and then my match with Andrade at TakeOver Philadelphia. I think my match with Andrade at TakeOver Philadelphia was really the start of a run of just an unbelievable run of takeovers for me. I was very lucky to be in the ring with some amazing talent, and Andrade and me I feel like me and Tommaso, we are wrestling soulmates, but me and Andrade are also made to wrestle one another, and I'm very pumped to see his success now, very pumped to see him back, and who knows, maybe you'll get another round of Johnny Gargano and Andrade one day.
My favorite part of the match was like seconds after.
That was the worst part of the match, everybody. The worst part of the match was after it ended.
Thank you so much.
We don't want to talk about what happened.
You're called DIY. Are you guys Mr. Fix-It at home? And also, do you watch any HGTV? If so, what's your favorite show?
No, so I am actually worst in the world at putting stuff together. Me and Candace built a cabinet like literally yesterday because we're home in Cleveland, Ohio, so we're at our house. And I was just awful at it. Candace is the one who does all that in our house, so I'm very lucky to have her.
Yeah, I'm useless in real life. Only know how to wrestle. Yeah, that's it.
Fair.
You both can answer this. I'm sure this is more up your alley, but what has Bluey taught you about being a good friend and a pro wrestler?
Don't you dare. Wow. Don't you dare question my Bluey and bingo round. You son of a... I have a 5.5-year-old daughter at home. Don't you just zip it up.
I think I'm just more of the I'm more of the outward Bluey fan. I'm like
a keepy upper bastard, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I will just say, when you talk about great fathers, Bandit is the prototype, right? There is no better father in the world than Bandit Healer.
He also sets a bar that's unachievable.
It's on the table. It's on the table.
Some of them make-believe games like Bandit, you settled it. Someone wrote that for you, Bandit.
My favorite thing about Bluey anymore is, so our 2-year-old is a fan of Bluey, and the fact that whenever new episodes drop, we're all like, we gotta watch these new episodes. And Candace's like, well, he's sleeping. I'm like, wake him up. We gotta watch a new episode. So it's more for us now at this point.
You can't mess up this routine.
No, wake him up. He's fine.
Right.
Real quick. The tide has kind of turned in your football fandom. Tommaso, you used to be on top. Now Johnny's on top.
Yeah.
How are those conversations? The Patriots are struggling.
Yeah.
Browns are better. How are we
I remember
handling
we
that?
used to go maybe like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, remember we'd go to like watch the football games when like NXT would be on like travel loops, and like I'd watch the Patriots, and it would look so easy. Like they're marching down the field and scoring touchdowns. I wish we could get one. Like, give me one touchdown, and you're like, wait, like this isn't what football looks like for you in Cleveland? I'm like, no, it's definitely not what football looks like in Cleveland.
We had a minor hiccup with Mac Jones. We're right on the bandwagon with Drake May.
I will
Let's
say,
do this.
As a lifelong Clevelander, I do remember that feeling of hope, of getting a rookie quarterback and being like, he's going to turn out.
Who's your favorite rookie quarterback?
Johnny Manziel, Brandon Whedon, even though he wasn't really a kind of a rookie.
Tim Couch.
Tim Couch.
We had this one guy, 199 Tom Brady. He panned out pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, I have a very important one. So last September, I personally was assaulted by Jacob Fatu.
Oh, wow.
All I tried to do was hit him with a championship belt in a match, and he kicked me in the face for it. My question is, tonight, will you avenge me?
We're going to
We're
try.
going to avenge ourselves. I don't know if you saw what he did to us a week or two ago.
He's a
Jeez.
menace.
Yeah, we're going to try. Jacob Fatu is one of a kind. He's a freak of nature. Everyone knows how big of a future he has ahead of him, but hopefully that does not start tonight.
He's like Umaga, but he flips.
Hey, Johnny, real quick. We talked last week. Can we just geek out about Deadpool for a second?
Of course we can.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
How was that opening
I didn't
sequence?
see it yet, guys. Shut
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
No.
I believe I also called one of the cameos on your show.
Shut up.
I did, yes.
Yeah. The very important one that I wanted to see.
Shut up.
So,
Insane.
Deadpool Wolverine, fantastic.
I'm
Everyone
going to
should
see
go
it when she goes back to school.
How was it finishing the story with Randy Orton and RKO out of nowhere?
Story's not finished
It's
yet.
not finished yet.
Oh, okay.
It's not finished until he's dead. Coming for you, Legend Killer. Coming for you.
How was it being together again after all? Did you think this was going to happen?
We hoped it would happen.
I was like, Hunter, please, just not again.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, to the mirror. Hunter, please. Awful.
This is something we talked about 10
My
years
back
ago.
is so sore.
And the fact we were able to make it happen is pretty awesome.
The worst. Worst.
How's your dad holding up with the restaurant? What's an update on everything?
He's doing as well as he can. He'll be in attendance tonight, so he's coming to the show tonight, so it'll take his mind off things for a little bit. We're all just kind of figuring things out and seeing what we can do moving forward to kind of help him out and kind of transition into this next part of his life.
Last question, guys. Did you ever think about putting Candace with you guys and working together on screen?
You never know. I was with Candace in NXT many times. You've had a run-in with Candace as well on NXT.
Not
Maybe it
many
wasn't
know
that
this,
night.
but Candace's dream match, retirement match, Candice LeRae, Tommaso Ciampa.
I don't think that's real.
WrestleMania.
That wasn't real.
42 or 3.
That's not real.
Pending a couple things.
I think that's not her dream match. It's not.
She told me.
No. Her dream match is actually me and her versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. But I mean,
So silly. It's not happening. And that I'd still be me. Still be me.